If you are trading ICT concepts, you have to know these two indicators that will level up your trading game. In a lot of my trades, I am using the ICT concepts, whether it is inversions or breaker blocks or order blocks. I use all of them to strengthen up my whole trading game. So now I will show you two indicators that will save you. So the first one, let's go to indicators tab and search for ICT Macros, and you will see indicator from Lux Algo. Click that to your chart. And second indicator is type in inversion, and you will see indicator from Lux Algo. Click that to your chart. First thing first, our time frame will be 1 minute, 3 minutes, or you can use up until 5 minutes. And now we will go over to settings to set things up. First thing is ICT macros. So you can see that there are a lot of macros enabled and disabled in the chart. So what I want you to do now is please copy my settings so you will get exactly same chart like me. So you can enable this one also. That all you need to do, hit the OK button to apply it. Now let's go to settings for the inversions, and what we're gonna do now is we will show last 5 to 3, and we will always get signal after the close, and the multiplier is 0.25. If you done that, just hit the OK button. Get ready to take your trading to the next level. I have passed lot of challenge account easy like 3 to 1 with Lux Algo Premium. These indicators are here to guide you in the darkness. You can use Lux Algo indicators on any market you want. Lux Algo has 3 different trading indicators: signals and overlays, price action concepts, and oscillator matrix. The great thing is they all have their own backtesting system. Click the link in the description to claim your discount now. So before we continue, I want to go in depth with you about the macros here. If you go to about the script section, you can see that there are 3 types of macro. The first one is manipulation macro, and you can describe as which is sweeps buy side and the sell side liquidity, as you can see on the screen. So if the price taking out the both side of the liquidity, we call this as a manipulation macro. And if you go down, you will see that an expansion macro. Expansion macro is when the market moves to a one side, we call this as an expansion. So it only moves in a down or the upwards. And the accumulation macro is it doesn't do anything. It's mostly chopping zone, and we call this as an accumulation zone. And what this indicator does is after the macro ends, it will plot automatically. Let's say if it is an expansion, it says you an expansion. If it is an accumulation macro, it's an accumulation. So let's roll the market to see what we will get also. And the most important thing here is to remember, we will be only taking trades when the macro times is in the play. So this one is become an expansion macro. It doesn't mean that tomorrow the same time will be an expansion. It doesn't have to be. So it's change every day, but there will be a volume 99% in these macro times. This is why I highly suggest you look for trades in those macro times. As always, this is the recent price action from the Nasdaq futures, and today we will be demonstrating every example on the Nasdaq futures. And what we're gonna see now is an accumulation macro and expansion macro, and again some other macros. It will come up and show in our screens how we're gonna trade the whole thing. So the inversion is a powerful tool that I always use in my trading. So if you see here that we got a bearish fair value gap in the price at the 950, and our macro starts at 950 to 1010. So let's mark this fair value gap as a bearish fair value gap on 1 minute, right? So we can see that this bar closed and it created this gap, and we call this as a fair value gap. If you don't know what is fair value gap, I highly suggest you watch all my ICT videos so you will learn what is fair value gap. So after we get this fair value gap in this macro, we will wait patiently until it's become to an inversion to initiate. And what is inversion is when this gap got filled, it become a bullish inversion. Easy like that. So it's not so complicated. It is very easy. All you need to do is use the same rules that I'm using now so that you can become a profitable. In that macro, it is very easy. After the bar close, you will initiate your long position and you will target where? To the 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, or these other fair value gaps you can target easily, and you can put your stop loss just under this inversion and easy like that. You can get easily 1.5 or 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. So let's roll the market, what we will get it. As you can see that we have already get 1-to-5 risk reward ratio and market coming back, so we will look for other opportunities now. We got another signal here and we got an inversion with the bar close here. What you want to do now is put your stop loss to the recent resistance line and you will target to the recent lows over here, or you can target 1-to-2 or 1.5. So in that scenario, let's target 1-to-2. Let's watch the market if we get hit or miss. And as you can see that we just banked another trade. Congratulations. One of the most important thing is you don't have to take a trade on all macros that happening on your chart. For example, I am done with the trading when the time is around 11. So you need to set yourself a specific time to stop yourself from the over trading or revenge trading, whatever you want to call it. And the bonus tip is you can use this macro indicator with the super trend, with the alpha trend, or whatever you are using. You can just implement this macro indicator on your chart and only take trades when the macro time starts. So that was all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please consider watching those videos, and until the next time, see you soon.
From the city to the beach, you plan the nights you reach. Trading stocks, making moves. I'm the boss at 3T1. Got the hustle in my blood.